this just happened. Hey guys, it's me, Basket Brain, and I'm just sitting down minding my own business, and then I check my Twitter and I get slammed with this humongous blockbuster trade, and I'm just gonna go over my thoughts on what this means for the rest of the season. So I'll go team by team here. Let's start off with the Nets. So they get James Harden in this trade, and if this team could stay healthy, then the only thing I can really say is that it's game over for the rest of the league. Because you're adding James Harden, who's an MVP, to an already stacked team with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. So this is gonna be. So if this team can stay healthy, then they're gonna run through the league. And if you had watched my NBA season predictions, you saw that I had this team in the finals before this trade even happened. So this could really be a game changer for them, and it honestly is just securing their victory for the Eastern Conference. And while they give up a lot, you're getting back like this. You're getting back an MVP. He's so good. And I apologize for the background noise. There are a bunch of kids in my house, but whatever. So yeah, you're adding James Harden to an already stacked team, so it's gonna be really interesting for the Nets for the rest of the season. Let's move on for what this means for the Rockets. Now, for this trade, they are receiving Victor Oladipo, Dante Exum, Rodions Krokis, however you say his name, 3 unprotected Brooklyn first-round picks, an unprotected Milwaukee first-round pick, and 4 unprotected first-round swaps from Brooklyn. So for the Rockets, they're getting rid of. Losing James Harden is gonna put a dent, but they weren't gonna. Well, honestly, it was kind of expected that James Harden was gonna get traded, and the Rockets weren't going to do that well this season anyway, so it just starts to move their team in a different direction. Getting Victor Oladipo is a good makeup for losing Harden. I know he's not doing I don't know his stats this year. I'm just going to quickly check out his stats. Here. So this year, he's doing pretty decent this year actually. So he's doing pretty good this year. So he's a nice addition after trading away one of your greatest players in your entire history. So he's a good guy that'll pair well with John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins, and maybe with those three they could. Because before I was thinking they might not make the playoffs, but with Victor Oladipo, they could scrape together maybe like an 8 seed. I don't know, but we'll see how things go. And then these picks will be good for the future, and these other two guys don't make much of a difference. Now these next two teams aren't extremely effective, but then we'll go with the Cavs. They're getting Jared Allen and Taurean Prince. Taurean Prince is just whatever, and then Jared Allen, he's a pretty decent player, and I think he'll help give the Cavaliers some more depth, and the Cavaliers are actually having a pretty decent year this year, but it is just the start of the season, so I expect it to just get worse from here on out. But Jared Allen is still a solid addition, and I think it'll help them with their future plans. And then lastly, for the Pacers, they're getting Karis LeVert and a second rounder. Now they're losing Oladipo, which kind of hurts. But Karis LeVert, he's pretty average, so I think that he'll be okay. And I didn't think this team was destined for the 9th seed because of how the Hawks were doing, and I think that's still gonna be the case. Because they were doing really good up until this point, but I think with Karis LeVert they're not gonna do as well. Because Victor Oladipo is definitely much better than Karis LeVert, but Karis LeVert, he's still a solid option, and I think the Pacers were kind of in the direction the Pacers are going. I think he'll be a good fit in the way that their team, they're looking, the way their team is going, and things like that. So that's pretty much my thoughts on this. Sorry if it's not like the most thought out or planned, just because this happened like half an hour ago, and I saw it and I just saw it, so it's pretty interesting, and yeah, that's about it. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, all that jazz, and join the Discord, follow me on Twitch, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.